Hey guys, and today this is going to be my last video for probably a while now because I am not really feeling the greatest. I feel quite ill, I've got a tummy ache, but I really wanted to make this video before I have my rest. I recently got today this Britain 2000, not 200, and it's brand new, still works perfectly fine. Because obviously I've got it brand new in the box. Here it is. I got this off eBay. If you guys have been on eBay lately and seen a Britain 2000, that's this one. It even came with the instructions and stuff, which is really cool. But today I'm going to be showing you some door closer mounts that you should never do. And there's a couple particular ones that I absolutely hate when they do. So the first couple I'm going to do on the Britain 2000, and then I'm going to switch to another door closer because this door close will be too light for what I'm going to do. This is proof. So this is quite a heavy door because of all the stuff I've got on it. And if you see when I open it, it will just slowly stop. But if it was a heavy door closer, it would be more like this. So yeah, so what we're going to do is show the first door close mount you should never do. Now, okay, so I've done the first mount with the Britain 2000, not 200, I keep on saying that. Just ignore the music, by the way, it's my brother singing, but this is one of my least favourite things that people do, and it just looks ugly, and sometimes the door can't even open all the way. And it's when they do this with the arms. If you hear me say, God, that looks like Bristol, it's because my friend Gio recorded a door closer at it was like a restaurant in Bristol, and the arms were mounted very similar to this. Now, obviously, another thing that it also does is it makes the door really light. But as you can see, if I open it all the way, as you can see, the arm stretches. Now you think that might not be bad, and it could even be a door stop. But the thing that this could cause, that shoe bracket right there, that shoe bracket could rip right out. Especially if someone forced the door like this, like forced it open like this. But like obviously if it kept on going, I stopped it because I don't want it to break the bracket or anything. But I don't get why people do this, because like it looks ugly and it rips it out the frame. But obviously it still works, as you can see. But it just looks really ugly. And it also makes the door really light, which is also not a good thing, especially if it's a fire door. But yeah, so that's the first mount you should never do. Second mount I'm going to do, I will also be able to do it with the Britain, but I'm going to take out them screws because I don't want to like round the screws, because these are the original screws that came with the Britain 2000. And as you can see, I've done the same with that. They're not original screws, but yeah, I'm going to do the next one. And I won't even have to move the shoe bracket for this one. This is another mount you should never do, and this mount is actually probably the worst one out of all of them. And it's when you put your door closer in the middle like that. The door closer should not be there. It should be about here, really. No matter how heavy or light the door is. Because this will happen even in parallel to when you open the door on quite a heavy door. Even on a heavy fire door with a heavy duty door closer, this could cause it to rip out the frame. And also when it does this. Now I'm going to pull it back, but that's how far I'm going to take it, because if I do it anymore, it's going to rip out. But it looks stupid like that, and ooh, yeah, I'm squeaking a bit. But yeah, doing this will rip it out the frame, and it just looks ugly like that. And this one doesn't even shut all the way because I need a piece of wood. But yeah, just don't do this, because if the arm is a 90-degree angle, it would probably rip out the frame too. Because yeah, another thing, by the way, it also comes with that sticker on there. I forgot to show you. But yeah, the next mount is a really questionable mount. I'm not going to do it with this Britain because it will literally stop the door closer from working one bit, so I'll have to get a bit of a heavy duty door closer. Or should I just stick with that Britain? No, I'll stick with the... You know what? Where is it? Okay. What I'll do next is we'll go back to the Britain 2003 SES. I do love this door closer, and it's got adjustable arms, unlike that one. But yeah, let me just put the shoe bracket in, because the shoe bracket always falls out because I don't use the axle cap. Because if I use the axle cap, then I'll break the axle cap trying to take it off, and then yeah, there we are. Yeah, I don't put an axle cap on because it's a pain to take off, and anyway, when I want to put it in parallel, I can. But yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this stupid mount off and do the other door closer mount with the Britain 2003. So we'll switch this one now. Now, this is another ridiculous mount, and whenever I do see this mount, I'm like, who on earth installed that, and why on earth are they installing door closers when it's like this? They should not be installed like this. To be fair, when you first open it, it's heavy. Except for this is a Britain 2003, so it's not as heavy. But when you open it all the way, look at how light that is. And sometimes, like the Britain 2003, like this one, doesn't even shut. Look. That is another reason why you shouldn't mount it. But if you pull it to about there, not even there, about there, it will shut. It's honestly stupid when people mount it like that. And next mount I'm going to do is another stupid mount that can also cause it to rip out the door frame. And it can even cause the actual closer to come out of the door as well. So yeah. Now there is probably a couple more mounts that you shouldn't really do. But there might not be anything wrong with this by the looks of it. But the problem is, don't get me wrong, I love the arms being close together on the door closer, but come on, you can't have it that close. What will happen is it will rip out the frame, especially if it is a more heavy-duty door closer. Like I've said, this is a Britain 2000, so it's about the same lightness as a Britain 2003, maybe just a teeny tiny bit heavier. So yeah, it's really light, this closer. But even a closer like this, it will probably rip out the frame. As you can see, it will still work, but yeah, it's just not how you install it. It's because, like, when you open it, it feels really heavy, and then when you open it all the way from when it stopped being close together, it feels normal. But yeah, all that pressure is going to eventually rip it out the frame, or maybe even sometimes it will rip out the door, or both. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that video of how to not install door closers. And the door closer mounts that I had at the very start of the video, that's perfect. That's how they should be mounted. But like this and the others I've showed you, please don't do it, because it will look ugly, or it won't perform properly. But yeah, hope you enjoyed that video. And after I've done this video, I'm going to fix this and put it back to normal. But yeah. Bye, guys.